on a daily basis to the residents of Claxton Bay and not by choice. This as residents are complaining that their health is at risk due to a close proximity of a contracting company. This is compounded by the fact that they already have to deal with the mounds of dust emanated daily by Trinidad Cement Limited. Just Ramde tells us more in this exclusive report.
The area in proximity to Trinidad Cement Limited in Claxton Bay has always been blanketed in dust. It is something residents have grown accustomed to over the years. But when a road traversed by Trinidad Contractors Limited adds to the already dusty condition, that's when it becomes overwhelming. Harry Kanchan, a concerned resident, explains the plight of the residents, which has been ongoing for nearly 4 years.
Dust, only dust. The minimart there, if you go to inside the minimart, everything is dust. The little bar is dust. You know, like people, like they're afraid to go in the bar because of the dust.
And in terms of health implications of this, anybody complain?
Oh yes. Yes, that girl in this house here got asthma, has asthma. The little child across the next door, you'll go in a while and see, and they cough. Look, I had a dry cough for months. It didn't go in because I remain right here. My work is right here.
Lindsay Jeffers, a worker in the area, says the dust caused by vehicles going in and out the road to access the company is unbearable.
We having a problem with the dust. It affects us badly because whenever a truck is working, they speed on the road, so they raise up the dust. And afterwards, when we protest, then they will come and wet the road. So we're having a serious problem with that.
Business owners in the area are also feeling the effects.
Right now, I have a clearance sale, as you see on the wall here. I have sale on everything, because if you look at the mannequin and all, if you look at it, it's supposed to be black, it's in, it's brown, and look at the dust on it. So right now, I'm just reducing everything I have in the store right now, because it really affected me plenty. When the truck and them party, that's when you see the dust raise up high, and that's coming into the store. You understand? Even though you have the door closed, it's still coming through the space in.
For this mini-mart owner, every day is spent cleaning.
The dust is very extensive, and it becomes a problem every day. Every single day, customers come in, they talk about the dust. You have to be cleaning, dusting out every item. When you sell your product, you have to be dusting it out to the customer. You have to be, a lot of people coming with coughing, sneezing, these sort of things.
The residents are now calling on Member of Parliament for the area, Errol McLeod, to intervene and render assistance as they fear for their health. Jesse Ramdeo for Win Caribbean.
You hear that? Sale. Go and check it out. Sale because of the dust. Go and support. So I realized that it didn't stick during that story. Maybe the machine was protesting against the parliamentarians. I don't know. You'll see how the rest of the stories go. On Friday, Guave Road farmers awoke to news that crops they had planted, primarily banana trees, corn, and pumpkin plants, were destroyed. According to the president of the Guave Road Farm Association, Joseph Richardson, the onus is on the Chagauramas Development Authority as well as CALCO for the loss of their crops.
Put me to court, CALCO. CALCO, you're there. You man the gate, both north and south gates. CALCO, you're inside of there. And CDA security, we have the photographs of them. They are in there protecting them. CALCO and CDA are responsible for this.
Despite it not being the first time crops were destroyed allegedly by members of the CDA, Richardson questioned why the farmers were continuously being victimized.
All the young plants that are there, all the corn and pumpkin. Imagine lettuce right here with me. Lettuce depending on this little pumpkin. All the pumpkin is gone. Why are they doing this to us? Why is the People's Partnership Government doing this to us? Why are they doing this to us? This is what I ask. I continue to ask this, right? They're talking about sustainable development. How are we, the people of this community, going to be sustained? How are we to be sustained when you are destroying our food crop that we have been here, our forefathers planted some of these crops?
I need to only bring you some footage that has been on Facebook for the past day, for this day, exactly some of the destruction that took place. In other news, on Wednesday, a desperate mother made a plea to the nation to help find her son, who she last saw on Sunday at the San Fernando General Hospital. Who knew and the last place she saw him would be the same place she would find him, badly beaten. According to his mother, Cynthia Grant, she received word on Thursday that her son, 52-year-old Gaston Fraser, was hospitalized since Monday. He was robbed of $900, beaten, and left for dead. She said he is experiencing severe pain in his rib cage area where he was kicked by his attackers. She said he also has a large laceration across his forehead. In the last few moments before she saw him on Wednesday, Ms. Grant informed us that a woman called out to him and he indicated to his mother to leave. She said the woman referred to him as Mr. Gentleman, which made us suspicious of the woman's intentions. Investigations are now continuing into the circumstances surrounding the case. In other news at this time, 7 billion dreams, one planet, consume with care. That's the theme of this year's World Environment Day. This is used as the principal vehicle for encouraging worldwide awareness and action to protect the environment by the United Nations. And we too must sound the alarm and join the fight. According to Minister in the Ministry of Water Resources and the Environment, Ramona Ramdial, she said we must break the silence.
And therefore, we have to implement proper, first and foremost, individual behavior that would really lend to preservation and conservation of the environment. Using less energy, investing in solar energy rather than energy derived from fossil fuels, etc. So there are many ways an individual or a household can implement green solutions as we move forward.
According to Minister Ramdial, measures have been implemented by the government to reduce damages to the environment.
Human action that contributes again to environmental degradation. I'm speaking about flooding, causes of flooding. One of the major causes of flooding in Trinidad and Tobago is that of water pollution and land pollution, especially that with the plastic beverage containers. And as a government in Trinidad and Tobago, we have drafted legislation, first and foremost, to create
We do apologize once again. In some other news at this time, we must become stewards of our planet. A message from the UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon